What's up, you guys? Episode 0 of season 2 of Stepping Stones. As you guys know or may not know, this podcast series is called Stepping Stones The Breakdown. So we're pretty much here just to break down everything that was talked about in the current YouTube video. Just in more depth, more milder language that I wouldn't normally use on my YouTube, I guess, to finally fully show and invoke the true feelings of what I really felt, without throwing people off or away on a YouTube channel. So I figured, why not do the after show podcast, right? Talk about more serious subjects. So here we are, and we're here today to talk about episode 0. Just talk about life this far. Life this far is not really lifing. I want to just say that much. So it's not like a bad life. Life was lifing it like in a good way. So pretty much, I did not mean to be gone that long. I did not mean to take that long when it came to the second season of Stepping Stones. I do realize that, yes, I have been gone a while, but then I also realized that I had more than just life going on. I had life changes, I had a lot of good things happen, so my focus was there, and once I gained that real confidence back that I always had, once I remembered who I was, that confidence literally just brought me back. So now that I'm back, I came back not only as myself, my genuine self like I was before. I came back stronger than ever, and I also came back with a whole Twitch channel, okay? For goodness sake, I have a whole gaming channel. I'm starting up a gaming group. Other things like that. So I came back bearing gifts. But as far as what happened in specific, or in particular, the first year that I had the first season of Stepping Stones, not too long after I started, I had a surgery, and that surgery took me down for a long time. Even before the surgery, I was still not comfortable. It was a lot going on. And you can probably tell when looking at my videos, my eyes are probably red, or I look sleepy, or I looked uncomfortable, because I was. But we're here now, and that was just one of the things. I had, a couple attempts at, just lifing, and, those went the way they went. It just was a lot, and it just felt good to come back with so much to share and so much to be revealed. I'm not going to do that on episode 0 because this is the preseason, because I just want to fill you guys in and catch you guys up. So I just really want to just kind of, get up here and just kind of share, like, damn, okay? Life has been fucking lifing, but not in a bad way. Life has been lifing. Like, listen, y'all. If you ever tell yourself you can't do something, you're lying to yourself, okay? I am a living example of that. Even before I started season 1 of Stepping Stones, I just kind of doubted myself in a way. And I didn't really give myself the fair chance and the right chance to prove to myself that I can do something or do it. In particular, the YouTube series and the podcast. Well, I did it. I enjoyed it, but I still was doubting myself on top of everything that was going on at the time. And it really, honestly, aside from me and God and my faith, it was really just me helping me get through these things. So I didn't want to make videos, and I didn't want to podcast in the condition I was in at the time, because it would have been counterproductive to what I was trying to do and what I'm doing. So that's why you guys did not hear from me. But I did post little stuff here and there on my YT. I haven't been active on everything else, but I was watching, and I have been watching my data pretty much almost daily, weekly, if I forget. And it's okay, it's okay to sometimes give yourself a break and a chance to reset. And I gave myself a chance to reset, and here we are. So it's like, once you learn yourself, nobody else can tell you but God, okay? And I learned myself, and I learned who the quote-unquote F I am. And then I also remembered who I was and whose I was. That took me very, very, very far. Oh, and also, forewarning, if you hear any noise in my background, it's because, once again, I am at the theaters. I am relaxing. I decided that this season I want to record outside. I just want to record outdoors, whether it be where I'm out somewhere, whether it be the movies, the park. I want to record by the pool. I just want to make sure that I'm out somewhere, or we're outside. The first season was spent hunkered down. The first season was spent, being humble, getting the experience off my chest. Season 2 is all about stepping outside of boundaries. I mean, hell, the whole YouTube series is called Stepping Stones, for goodness sake. So it's important that I demonstrate that and I show that. So we're outside with it. Season 2 is going to be outside. There's just no doubt about it. Unless we have inclement weather or something, but even still, I'll make sure to record the episode before the weather comes. We just want to make sure that we keep season 2 consistent. Season 1, I don't know. It was consistent, but it wasn't as consistent as I hoped it to be. But we're here, and we made it. So I hope you guys stick along for the ride. I hope that the things that are talked about, the topics that are brought up, I hope they can open you guys' eyes and inspire you guys. Live better, do better, man, And I like I said, I didn't want to be on here long. I didn't want to take too much time with episode 0. I just want to get you guys familiar with me again, so that way we can be ready to go for episode 1. I don't want to give away too much, but I will say season 2 is all about collaborations. It's all about interviewing the next person. So I want to make sure that when I do this season, I want to make sure I do it right and do it with everybody else. Season 2 is pretty much featuring. It's like Stepping Stones featuring XYZ. Featuring, whether it be, a special guest or whatever the case is, male, female, things of that nature, all different walks of life. This is just the start. And of course, as before, the podcast will be available. Each episode will be available pretty much simultaneously around the same time as the YouTube episode. So let's say if I drop an episode on YouTube at maybe like 5 p.m. or something on the day, well, that podcast is going to drop within that same time. So you guys can, watch the podcast and, watch the YouTube series and then come to the podcast for a little deeper dive, because that's pretty much what the breakdown is. It's a deeper dive into this wonderful, crazy, wonky world. So, I know that it's been a while, but I promise you, it's been worth it. It's really been worth it. I got to learn myself. I got to learn who I am in my absence. There's a lot I got to do, and I just feel really, really good. I'm in my 30s. I'm almost to my halfway point in my 30s already. You'd be surprised at how fast time flies, right? So when we kick off season 4, we'll be at we'll pretty much be at the 33 mark. My plan is to finish up season 3 by the summer. And by the summer, I mean like maybe like June or so. I didn't want to have too many episodes of season 2. I know I wanted season 2. I initially said I wanted season 2 to be 10 episodes, but since I'm collaborating and it's everybody else's experience, I I just want to make sure that season 2 is the best it can be for what it is. I'm not going to announce the guests before they come in. I'm not going to do any of that. You guys are just going to have to see who's on whenever they're on, or whatever episode it is. I really want you guys to take a look inside of other people's lives and see that, hey, a lot of the things that we have issues with, a lot of things we go through, we're not going through on our own. It's not just a us thing. It's more of like a, wow, you're going through this too? This is how you got through it? You know, that's how I want to pretty much look at everything. I want to inspire those. I want to help people. So this is the best way I can do it, as well as others. But yeah, we're gonna do it. You know, it's gonna probably be 8 episodes this season, not counting episode 0. Depending on how I feel and what happens, we may do 10, but that'll be pushing it. If anything, episode 9 and 10 will be a nice wrap up. But I pretty much want the core episodes. I pretty much want to be at 8 episodes. It's as simple as that. But yeah, just make sure you guys follow me on all my socials. It's DUHSHAAD on all platforms. And that's Dashad, in case you guys don't know. Keep up with me. I do actively look at my data. I do actively look at my notifications. So if you were to message me, if you were to shoot me a message, follow me, I will see it. And I just want to make sure that, we're ready to go and we're good to go for season 2. But that's all I got for you guys today. You guys love yourself and love those around you. There's too much craziness going on to not show love. And despite, no matter what's going on, love one another. I will be back. Tune into episode 1. Tune into every episode thereafter, even the ones before. And while we wait, if you haven't already, check out season 1, both the episodes as well as the podcast. So like I said, just check it out. I'll be there right along with you. But y'all have a great time. Have a great one. Peace, love, and hair grease. And catch you guys later.